Welcome back to Arcanum. When last we left the party, an elf dickhead had up and died. A very deserved death. And now we're investigating the murder because it's presumed murder, and of course, the elves are racist. Because everyone's racist. Who are you? Elf villager. Happy to make your acquaintance. Hello, good elf. Might I ask who you are? As with most elves, I have a very long name, but in your tongue I am called Elumen. A pleasure, Elumen. Might I ask what you do here in Kantara? I'm a craftsman, good sir. I work with wood and metal to create objects of magic, weapons and talismans. The occasional piece of decorative jewelry. Jewelry. Why am I having such a hard time working out his syntax? We all play our part here in Kantara, and that is mine. I can see where you get wood, but where do you get metal? Well, I have many suppliers. We trade often in Stillwater when the need arises, but just lately I've run out of mithril. If you know anything about the metal, you know that it is rare. I'm having trouble finding a new source, and many of my objects are incomplete without it. What is mithril? Why can't you use regular metals like iron? Mithril is a very special kind of metal. It is very light and very strong, but its most interesting properties are in respect to magic. Although it is not inherently magical, mithril is very conductive to magic, and to holding magical spells. There's nothing quite like it. I had the option to offer him the mithril I had, but I don't really want to give it to him. I see, perhaps I could assist you in obtaining more? Yes, I'd be very grateful for your help. If you can find the caves of the Wheel Clan and bring me back some mithril, then I would be willing to give you one of my crafted bows. It is said there are no better in Kantara. If you can find the caves of the Wheel... Does the Wheel Clan sell it? I don't know that I looked at their shops that closely. I did go through them, but I don't know that I was looking for it at the time. I'll do so in return. Splendid, good sir. I eagerly await your return. Can I look at your trade goods? Bow, elven hunter's bow, scrolls, elven boots. Those are nice. What is NP? Elven chainmail. Pretty good. Regular arrows, small oiled thieves leather, elven spring water. That feels like it's gonna be important. And if it's not, I'll just chug it. Alright. Well, maybe I'll come back and give him that, mithril. Actually, you know what? Let's see what's up with this bow.
What is it that you want?
Do need to trade with someone. Can I give you these? Yeah, I can. Okay. This is only temporary anyway, I suppose. Obtain some mithril, let's trade for the bow. That is impressive, my friend. The dwarves of the Wheel Clan are reclusive at best. You must be an individual quite an individual to have gained their trust. Here, take this bow in payment. You're welcome in my shop anytime. So it didn't make room in my fucking inventory, so it's on the ground. Thanks, game. You did it once. Literally once in the game did it reorganize the thing for me. I have no idea how it managed it. How does that compare to a regular elven bow? It's like twice as fast. That's actually pretty darn good. It's kind of crazy. Well, I'll be sure to come back for that. But I'm not going to do it right now. As this wine airs out, now that it's been out for like an hour, this glass I poured has been out for like an hour, mellows out. It's not bad. Nothing extraordinary though. Far from it. What can I do for you? I'm looking for Sharp. Sharp was called out of the village suddenly. I am his wife. Can I help you with anything? I need to ask him about a poison. Show her the glass. Yes, I recognize it. Very distinctive odor. Do you sell that type of poison here? Yes, we do. I don't know if we have any at the moment, though. The poison in that glass killed Wrath. Do you know him? Wrath is dead? By the gods! What can you tell me about him? I'm talking to this door. We had a history. The three of us were friends long ago, but he became angry when Sharp and I began living together. Who killed him? That dwarven student of his? Why did he become angry when you began living together? He said it was offensive and damaging to the village for us to carry on like humans, as he put it. Wow, some of these responses. He felt you were violating elven customs? I believe that he was actually jealous. Sharp and him fought often in later years. Did Sharp hate Wrath enough to kill him? It was the other way around, actually. I think Wrath became a bit unbalanced. Of course, we all know that elves do not have it in them to wantonly murder each other over things like jealousy. Anyone can be pushed to murder, given the right circumstances. Perhaps those of your race can be pushed to murder, but elves are above such things. No one is above such things, not even elves. Trust me, I've had multiple try to kill me. For almost nothing. I thank you to leave my store now. I am finished speaking with you. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go all in. You're finished talking to me when I say you are, harlot.
Hey! I don't understand why we're attacking such a decent type. I won't do this for much longer.
Oh, Jesus. That's certainly a way to go. Boy, everybody around here just wants to fucking fight. You know, it's interesting. After my discussion of, last episode about like the longevity of certain races in fantasy settings, it's something that doesn't get that is incredibly rare to see, but I'm trying to think. I think I've seen at least one thing that addressed it, which is basically like the idea that they live for a super long time, but like mental decay still happens way sooner. And so, like, everybody past the age of the, like, equivalent of like a 30-year-old human is just fucking nuts. Shall we barter since you're gonna fight me later? Nothing of interest really. Well, I don't know. Some of these things are probably useful, but not necessary at the moment. Kind of want to see who I'm talking to. Can I walk inside? There we go. Oh, hold up. The fuck's in here? This file still has traces of the poison it once contained. Well, that's illuminating. It's nice to see you again. I'm looking for Sharp. Interesting. Why do I have this option? I need to ask him about an empty poison vial I found. An empty poison vial? Why ask me about it? It was one of yours. Alright, what is it about you? What is it that concerns you about this vial? It was filled with poison, the same poison used to kill Wrath. Wrath is dead by the gods. Blah, blah, blah. Elven customs, Sharp hate Wrath. Could Sharp have poisoned Wrath to protect you? If he had felt I was in danger, I believe he could do anything to protect me, even sacrifice himself. But as I said, elves would never think of killing one another. We take a wider view of things, as you know. This life is the only one that elves exist in. When we die, we go to... This life is... Oh. That's really poorly phrased. This life is only one that elves exist in. When we die, we go to another level. So what purpose would murder serve? But you said yourself that Wrath was unbalanced. This is disturbing me. I don't wish to speak about it anymore. I only have a few more questions, if I may. I have nothing more to say. Please excuse me. I am departing. Well, that's weird. The vial's still in this locked vase, but... which is a weird storage container to begin with. Huh. How does one even get called out of the village here? I don't see any infrastructure for communications, not even like a rookery or anything. Oh, let's see what the police have to say about my vile discovery. I don't know that that was supposed to happen. I don't think it was. Kind of a sadly shoddy end to what otherwise could have been an interesting, or was starting to become an interesting quest. Back again, eh? Sharp had an empty bottle of the same poison used to kill Wrath. Or no, you know what? I'm gonna say I believe I know who killed Wrath. Oh, and who would that be? Sharp. Wrath and Sharp were in love with the same woman. Yes, I know all about that weirdness. But as I have already explained to you, elves don't just kill each other. Just don't kill each other. You will have to bring me some proof for me to believe your foolhardy accusations. Sharp had an empty bottle of the same poison used to kill Wrath. But elves simply do not do this. It is unimaginable. He shakes his head. I should have known, with them living in the same house, acting as if they were married. What do you mean? Our village is our family. Romantic love may be something some of us play at when we're young, but no self-respecting adult shuts himself apart from the community that way. It disrupts the communal flow. Obviously, Sharp was bent on ruining the social order. I don't really like that response, but it's my only one. I knew something like this would happen eventually. Those freaks trying to ruin Kintara with their marriage. It all makes sense now. I'm assuming you'll be releasing Yorman now? Of course, he is free to go. I will be sending some men around to arrest that anarchist as well. Good day to you. Well, Yormund, I hope you're happy. Thank you for clearing my name. You're welcome. Here's the staff I promised you. You are always welcome in my home. Aren't you going to leave now that Wrath is dead? I'm sure that I will take my leave of this place soon enough. First, I must decide where I am off to, eh? Why don't you adventure with me? I think you have enough to handle right now with who you have. Well, that can be fixed. I guess the total maximum is 6. What a splendid idea. I would be more than happy to adventure alongside you, sir. Could you do something for me before we leave? What may I do? Perhaps we can trade something. Or let's look at his stuff. All right. I don't know how long he's going to stay in the party, but I'm always happy to have one more pack mule. Okay, fire magic. What is this? Electric? Force. Presumably none of this. He's acceptable at melee. He's got basic skills and everything else. Okay. Cool. He is underleveled as well. He's on par with the Gar. But, hey, you know what? That's alright. Okay. Virgil, I'm trusting you not to drink these, but I guess if you do, I can't really stop you. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's funny that he gives me the staff before he joins the party, or possibly joins the party. I guess that's probably just by virtue of the fact that most people won't be adding him to the party. But still, the fact that he doesn't even have a line to be like, hey, if I'm going to join the party, can I use that staff? Because I could just pocket it. I could. He doesn't even have a weapon. Excuse me. I guess there was technically an option to not take it from him. Well, you can have it for a bit. I don't really have a lot of spare gear. Well, I mean, I do have a lot of spare gear. I just don't know if it's good for anyone. Or for him. I could give him the Stillwater Blade. He could summon animals. Do I have any spare? I could pick up gear for him at the vendors here. Boots. Give him a random necklace. Random ring. Who's got the rest of my... Let's see. And then at some point we'll offload, can't believe he doesn't want these. I guess I'll wear them, actually. Let's see. Give him some options here. No other... Let's see. No, he's a small creature, so he's not going to... Oh, no, I do have the small oiled chainmail. See if he wants it. Guess he does. And he likes the sword better. Huh. I don't think the game really knows how to... I mean, I praised it right at the beginning of the game. That the characters equip themselves, but I also don't think the game understands how its own mechanics work. So, I don't think it equips intelligently. I mean, obviously, given the number of times that fucking cursed chakram has ended up being used by Sog. Just getting some stuff to dump in his inventory. Why did I buy this strong poison again? I don't even remember. Boy, I've got a lot of shit. Anything else that might be useful to him? Nobody else has another pair of boots or gloves or a helmet or whatever. Give him the white scarf. Nope, let's drop that. No, now we're making a mess of the ground. I'll pick it up. Well, it seems to have disappeared, so fuck it. Call me a litter bug if you will. I don't know that I want him wearing that armor. What am I doing? I'm gonna need that back. Magic power found available 90. So what's good about this staff? Magic power available 0%. 2 hit plus 25. Paste hit. What if I take that away? Hold on. 45 with the dagger. 45 with the staff. They all do the same damage in his hands. Huh. It does dramatically increase his armor. But with him being a caster, I don't think it makes sense. Okay, we'll stick like this for a little bit. Okay. Well, this has been quite the process. I haven't really addressed any of the things that I've been meaning to address for while I'm here. what I came here for in the first place. Well, I'm going to cut this here, and next time on Arcanum, we are going to travel forward and meet this elf noble with her breasts hanging out. I don't know. Cover yourself up, harlot. Harlot!